right, welcome back. It's time for us to get into a conversation with someone who is nothing less than an icon in Ghana's gospel music industry. It's, oh man.
You know, when we talk of pioneers,
Yes.
you know, who are still making it.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes how these personalities do it, you can't really tell.
We have to find out the secrets.
Yeah, and that is why you always attribute it to the grace of God. Because now I have grown to be a woman, she's still as we used to see her.
I know, right? It's like,
I used to sing her songs in church.
We have become adults, but she's still looking the same as she looked. I don't know how that is also
because
possible.
If you remember songs like Anna, Anna, Wabire, Fawade, so Wabire, Yesuninche, and then you also have Sweet, Sweet Jesus. No, if you were in church, you would know, because there's no one who was in church who wouldn't know this woman. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so privileged to have a woman of God join us this morning. The one and only, the beautiful, the anointed, the adorable Reverend Mary Ghansah.
Absolutely fantastic. You're welcome to Breakfast.
Thank you.
It's such an
Thank you
honor
for
for us
having me.
to have you here.
Thank you.
So, let's...
No, hold on.
Okay.
This song, she has to usher us into the thing properly.
Which of the songs
So
are you thinking?
No, mine has always been Onyamenai. I mean, when you listen to the lyrics, okay, I mean, that song has always ministered to me differently. When you listen to it, you know that God is never asleep. Reverend.
Oh,
Let me take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anna, Wabire, Fawade, Siyabera, Yesu Nenchen. Isu kom de wo, Anna se, e kom ne di wo. Nyami betiye wo sofire noa. Tere o nyami nayo sofire no obeji wo suo. O nyami nayo sofire no obeji wo suo. O nyami nayo sufire no obeji wusuo. O nyami nayo sufire no obeji wusuo. Wachira se wushishano ube uno se wubo mua o baby e wo se wubisa minie obe ma wo e fire se na sem ye no kware o nyami nayo sufire no obeji wusuo. O nyami nayo sufire no obeji wusuo. Hey, this voice needs to rest.
Amen.
I said it was so late.
That's how we had it.
But you are still the Mary Ghansah.
Come on. Come on. Every minute, come on.
So I see this as a prophetic piece, you know, for the Ghana Black Stars.
All right.
And for all of us. Nyamenai.
Onaya.
Yesu Freno. I mean, we need
Thank
it
you.
desperately today. Obeje. So,
Exactly.
Mommy, thank you very much.
Exactly.
But
You're
what was
welcome.
the inspiration, you know, behind this beautiful song and the many others that you blessed us with?
Okay, this song was like a vision that I saw somebody seated under a tree.
Okay.
That was in the 90s, because the song came out 92. So in the 90s, sitting under the tree and contemplating what to do with his life. He was seated under a tree and the sea was there. And he was about to take a decision, like, what should I do? And then I saw in the realms of the spirit, this guy with a flute.
Okay.
Yeah, played. So that's how come
Wow.
the song came. Yeah, the song. Yeah,
So
playing with the
heavenly.
flute. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So calm, so warming, so warming. I see
Amazing.
the person turn. Should I go?
This is
Yeah,
amazing.
should I go?
It's like the song was given to you from the heavenlies, really.
Yeah, there are some of the songs
Yeah.
that the way a manner it is received. Yeah, I mean, it's so touching and so memorable you can't
Forget.
Yeah, something like and I say so I hear mohin won't go around na ye best wo ma won saswa na niama yedi won you many na yi why. I was in an office and like I heard people singing like angels singing. Wow. Singing in the afternoon. And I say and over and over and over and over again. 3 days, I think last week I was in the studio about to take my master of a song I just released this morning. And once the engineer was preparing to bounce the song, I had another song completely with the trumpet and everything. And yesterday we had a beautiful rehearsal. It's going to come out soon. Beautiful. Ayeyi. So beautiful. How? Because I was saying that, oh, this modern song, I need an inspiration from God, but it wasn't coming, it wasn't coming. And it happened at the studio, whilst everything was quiet, no keyboard, I was just going to take my master, and I'm like, please, can you put your machine on record? I'm receiving something.
Yeah.
So how it comes, it leaves you thinking. Even I'm surprised.
Yeah, you know, sometimes
I'm
when the
surprised,
songs are from above,
Yeah.
okay, the kind of impact they make, you sometimes even forget that, oh, the person who did the song is with us still. It sounds like somebody, that, because when you listen to, and I say so, you know that song.
It's like a timeless kind of song. And every season, every generation, we sing it as though it's been with us for 1,000 years. It's like we don't even know that it came to you and you brought it to us.
Like
you
when
know.
Nipa Ben I sleep in the night, get up, write a song. And I'm like, you made a match. Onipa Ben po ni wo and framampo tie wo.
Wow.
Asro chisu
Wow.
ti wo ya wo yi wa ye da da. And 3 verses straight.
No, these songs don't look like songs that you made.
No, exactly.
You know, it's like songs from 1960 something.
To be honest with you, for me, you know, because I didn't grow up in Ghana, my introduction to praise and worship in Ghana was 93. Right, and I had just returned from Malawi, and we were singing all these songs. I came into it, and they were singing all these songs in 93, 94. So for me, my assumption was that, oh, these are just beautiful worship songs that have been around forever. Not knowing that these are our new releases that have just come into the system at the time.
But mommy, how important is it for gospel musicians, people who are ministers of the word through songs, how important is it for them to wait upon the Lord, you know, before releasing songs?
My sister, it's so important to wait because the ministry is not yours. You didn't come with it. Somebody called you and they said, I want to give you an assignment. So what do? Every morning you go to him. What work do you have for me, boss? This is how it should be because it is not our own. It is not by our own strength or power. It is that which we have received from God. It's about God. It's about Him. And everything we do should be about Him. So it's so important to wait upon this God. Wait upon, very important to be in tune. Be in tune. Sometimes we think, oh, maybe it's only when you are in your closet. Not only that, but even in the bus, you need to be in tune with God. Wherever you are, wherever you are, because God can just call you or drop something or give you an assignment for somebody you may not know. So it's so important to be in tune because at this studio last week, if I had concentrate on the engineer alone and not receptive to the Spirit of God, I wouldn't have received the
You're
song.
just going to pick your master
I was
and
just
go.
going to pick my master and go. And I'm like, Rich, can you please put your computer on record, record this for me? And I got the trumpet, I got everything. How it should go.
Wow.
Yesterday, I was having a conversation with somebody about something that my pastor preached years ago, and he was talking about the fact that when somebody gives you an assignment, they say, I want you to go and do this, but I'm giving you one of two tools. I'm giving you a map to show you where to go, or I'm giving you a mobile phone so that I can keep in touch with you as you are going. Which one would you pick? And he says that a lot of Christians pick the map. But it's more important to pick the mobile phone so that you can be
Stay
updated
connected.
on the decisions, because the decision, the up-to-date decisions are being, because the person is sitting there, the person says, okay, you know what, I said we should go here. Now I'm saying that, no, I think we should pause for a bit and rather go this direction. But you will not receive that update if you have the map.
Sometimes they can even let you know that, yes, still we are taking this route, but slow down here.
Exactly.
Because there are
And I agree with you, because it happened to Abraham. God said, go, take Isaac, sacrifice him.
Then he said, stop.
Exactly.
Don't.
So
if
God had not
if you have
spoken at
if
that
you are
time,
following
the
the map,
mobile phone was
you
not
just go
there.
and kill him.
Yes, it's so true.
That wouldn't have been necessary.
But
because Abraham was into and had the mobile phone.
Exactly. Fantastic. Now, Reverend, before we go to, I know Christmas is here, and I want to really believe that we have programs coming with Mary Ghansah. No, if you don't even have, we will create one and make you do it here and now. But just take about 3 minutes to tell us about, I'm sure some people, young ones, may not really know so much about Mary Ghansah. They will know your songs because they sing them always in church, not knowing who the brain or who the amazing woman of God is behind all these tunes. So in just 3 minutes, take us through your journey. Who is Mary Ghansah?
It may not even be more. It will not be exactly 3 minutes. Mary Ghansah is a songwriter, a worshiper, and a preacher of the Word of God.
When did you begin?
I began in 1974 at Tema. Tema Powerhouse Evangelistic Ministry. Then it was a vibrant fellowship that had almost all the big men of God in Ghana, even including my own bishop, Reverend Mensotabel, with his brothers, that is Harold
I'm also
and Edwin.
Oh,
So 3 brothers, Harold, Edwin, and then the little brother, Menso is now my bishop. They had this ministry in Tema with other ministers of God. So powerful. Looks like everybody in Powers is almost like a pastor or something. So it was there. That's where it all started from. So I realized that when there is vacation, there is this group that come from the secondary school, and they look so unique. So I began to find out why. Then one of them, when he visited, he said, "Oh, Mary, I'm giving you 3 days, write a song." I'm like, hey, where am I going to get the song from? Where am I going to get a song from? I can't write a song, you know. But out of fear, I contacted God. I'm like, yes, out of fear. Because I was afraid if I don't write this one, how this man will, you let me. You let me contact God. So I contacted God. And I was like, waiting. Then I had my first song. Unfortunately, I've not recorded it. But it's like, I'm so happy. I should have brought my guitar. God is love. That God is love, you see. I'm so happy God takes care. So don't be dismayed. Just cast your worries on Him. He will take care of you. God is love, love, love. Don't you worry. God is love. So then the 3rd day he came. And I said, oh, I've been able to write this one verse. And he said, oh, you've done well. Oh, this blessing is like, and he's Morrison Dove. He's Morrison Dove. He's still alive. So that's where it started. Wow. And then we started, I joined the group.
Okay.
And then we started going to full gospel businessmen, Aglo women, and traveling to Kumasi Faith Convention. At that time, one apostle, Ola, was there.
Yes.
And then after Nyamiche Bishop, we started traveling here and there,
And that's Nyamiche.
Yes, Nyamiche Opeyin Koju Chire's wife was also among, and then Rosebud, that is Douglas Frimpon's wife. So Rosebud is also was also part then. And some others also that the name doesn't come to me easily. And so that's how it started. That's how it started.
Amazing.
But it looks like God wanted a deeper one. So I started having dreams, and God started revealing me to people. It's like wherever I went and sang, people are like, "Oh, God has called you. God has." I'm like, "Oh, you want to work for God? Me, I don't want to work for God. I have my own plans. So you work for your God, But so at long last, I yielded. I yielded to the call of God, and it's like, I don't want you to be an ordinary singer. I want you to sing, deliver people.
Wow.
Sing, heal people.
So a whole ministry.
Sing, refresh people.
Beautiful.
Sing, and before my own eyes, I've seen things. I've really seen things, and I've heard things, even recently, because there are a lot I've not seen, but I've heard. That, oh, I met you in Kumasi when you were ministering. This was what happened to me.
Wow.
I met you in Kumasi, and sometimes when I began to sing in the with the guitar, and I began to sing in the spirit, I didn't know that God was using ministering to the Lord in spirit to talk to people and to heal people. I did not know. I did not know.
You have an event that's coming up. Talk to us about that.
Okay, it's about more than a song. One may ask, why more than a song? God likes music because He invented it. He created it. But He wants us to give Him more than
just the song.
Just the song. He wants our bodies. That's why Paul says, beloved, present yourself as a living sacrifice. But I realized that, most of us are in our churches. We sing, we are there. Our bodies are present, but our spirit is somewhere. Our mind is somewhere. Like he has an agenda, looking at the time, when is the church going to go? The pastor is preaching too long, and he finds himself wandering around. For praise and worship, he's not involved. He's just singing. Meanwhile, the Bible says, sing with understanding. Because of this, we are not seeing impact. We are not seeing results. But Chronicles says, as the instrumentalists and the singers were as one to make one sound unto they were one. They were not divided. Then the Lord came. So if the Lord comes, what wouldn't the Lord give to us? If the pastor comes, the pastor is limited. The pastor is limited. He can't give you all you need. But when God comes, He's able to locate, this is what you need. And He's there to supply us our need. But this, it looks like we fix our eyes on the man and not on God, on the praise and worship leader, the skills, the whatever, the chord, and then it is us having a show, and it's not God who is our guest. I say, hey, we need to give God more than a song, because Deuteronomy 6:5 says, and thou shalt love the Lord with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. David did that to the extent that he was almost naked. The wife even despised him. But we are not into that. We are so conscious. We are too much alive. And I said, my altar, my worship. Just be on the altar. God told Abraham, go to where I will show you. And it was Mount Moriah that God showed Abraham. He said, he told the servant, said, you people stay here. It means anything that will distract Abraham, he made sure he put aside, and he had his eyes fixed on the particular place, God, and this particular place is Calvary Temple, ICGC, on the Spintex Road. Sunday coming, 5 o'clock sharp.
Amazing.
And with me doing this, Pastor Edwin Daston, ASP Kofi Sapon, Minister Kekele Dako, Minister Selena Boateng, we have Minister Josephine Daz Beidu, we have Minister Sly Seydu, doing this to uplift the name of the Lord. Come with your burdens. If the Lord has blessed you, bring your sacrifice. If you have a burden at the same altar, we're going to pray for Ghana also, because if I'm able to do this, it means God has given us peace. If Ghana has no peace, I don't think I'll be able to go to the chapel to go and pray. So in this particular edition, we want to consider Ghana, that God, turn your eyes from heaven and look here. Fix whatever is happening. Settle us. Let this peace continue. Let us flourish. Let us be blessed. We are an icon. Our former president said we're a gateway to Africa. Let us be the real gateway, not only in word, but in
deed as well. Now, there is a message from Alfred Pepper someone watching us.
Oh, okay.
And he says, with regards to the song sung now by Minister Mary Ghansah, I think we need more of this in our generation with today's economic pressure and hunger. This type of song is strong and powerful than some motivational talks. Please kindly ask her when she'll release a new album.
Oh, the new album was released on another station, that's Adum FM. So you should not worry. This week it will be on other platforms for him to access it. And the song says more than enough. Jesus is more. You see, though the fig tree will not blossom, though there wouldn't be grapes on the vine. But one thing I want us to know is that God is more than enough. Our prayers may not be answered today.
Yeah.
It may be in 10 years, maybe in 20 years, but what we need to do is to keep on believing and trusting. If look, Hebrews 11, there are others who did not even receive that which they asked for, but their names are on the on the books of faith. You know, God saw them as people who are believers, who are who had strong faith or great faith, even though their prayers were not answered. So I know that in this time, Jesus is more than enough. He made streams in the desert. It's a beautiful song.
No, you have to come back now with a full band and then we do this.
So the date again?
The date is Sunday, 5th. No, 4th. 4th, and then time is 5 o'clock
5 p.m.
sharp. And I'm personally inviting all of you. Bring your cousins, bring your...
Do we have to pay money?
No, bring your heart.
Awesome.
Bring your heart. This heart, that's something we divide, is here and there. And men are choking.
Put the pieces together.
Put the pieces together. Come along and just come and be blessed. Don't be restricted. Don't be divided. Bring unrestricted worship. To God from January to December.
He's done so much.
God has been
yeah.
Reverend, God bless you. God bless you.
It's refreshing.
Thank
you. And it's such an honor for us to have you on this show. Thank you so very much for blessing us.
It's a blessing having me too.
All right. All right.
Greetings to see you. Hey, Samans and everybody. Bernard. Reverend Jojo. Hey, I did know.
All of you guys, all of you.
Praise the Lord.